Ladies, gentlemen, hey, hi, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, I want to emphasize one point, and that is that I have nothing against Binance. As a matter of fact, I am very much inspired by the design. I'm creating an app right now, and I'm very inspired by the design. I think they have the cleanest user interface in the whole crypto market, exchange market. They have a bunch of options in coins. They have option trading, they have margin, it's just a great platform, in my opinion. Now, we need to put biases apart and take a look at the reality, because it's how we'll get right. So if you look at one side of the coin, at a thing that you like the most and you really like, and then you ignore the rest, that's how you get wrecked. So we're gonna start using our head and look at the reality and think. So this is my Twitter page, and for those of you that don't know what Binance is an exchange where you can buy tokens. So this is my Twitter page, and here I post a lot of news. So if you want to be informed about what's going on, I only post here the most important news, and I follow a lot of people. Some of them I don't follow, but I do tweet the most important news here. So follow me there to be informed about what's going on in the crypto space. With that said, I want to talk about a couple of things regarding Binance. So Binance is at the edge right now of a lot of scams and a lot of things going on. So I'm gonna read you a couple of tweets that I have saved here, and I want to show you because none of you are following me on Twitter right now, and I want to show you this. So this is the first tweet, and it says, "What would you do if you were Binance under a criminal investigation and about to go under?" So of course you would print more Tether. Tether, for those of you that don't know, Tether is it's the equivalent to US dollar. So one Tether is equivalent to one USD dollar. So the more you print those Tether, the more you print fake money, or that's what the people are talking about right now, because all this Tether money is not really, we can't really keep track of it. There's no there's not a website or a cheat that says, hey, we printed this amount of Tether and is backed by this amount of USD dollars. So no one really knows if the same amount of Tether that we're printing is the same amount of USD dollar that we have in the back end. So imagine that all the people are trying to cash out the Tether at the same time. There's not going to be enough USD dollar to convert it to Tether. So that's one side of the coin. That is Tether, which is big. When these things fall, it's gonna be big. Anyway, that's for another video. So all the blue ones are the one printed, and they went to FTX and Binance in this case for this video. So all this is fake money, and all this is happening now. Actually, it happened, this month. So you can see here it's happening this month. So that's why we're seeing these big spikes in the crypto space, because we're printing fake money that, you know, it's an algorithm. You can just print USDT, which is equivalent to one USD, and this is just going up, but it's fake. It's out of thin air. It doesn't exist. So with this money, they're buying Bitcoin, and then they're sending it to Binance, and there they can just sell it. So that is all fake. So here's another one. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, is now promoting zero risk crypto staking. This was long ago. Let me see a date. This was in June 2021. So they were promoting zero risk staking at 43% API. API is the yearly staking reward. So every time that you see something like this, 43%, 50%, be concerned, because there's something sketchy going on there. No one is going to give you that return without being a scam. No one. So the most that I invest, that I stake, is at a 12%. Beyond that point, it's just, I consider a scam. It may not be. Of course, one would need to do the research, but it's very likely that it's a scam. So imagine 43%. That's just not right. All right, so this is me back in the days when I used to use Binance, and actually I recommend it to all of you to be able to buy SafeMoon. Remember back in the videos when SafeMoon was at 0.009 cents before it went parabolic? So So I told you to buy it using Binance, so you can get the BNB and then put it to your exchange, to your wallet. Back in June 22nd, I was having a lot of issues with Binance, and this is something that triggered my attention at first, because I was getting all these kind of errors and I couldn't get my money out of the exchange. And this is a big issue for me. I want liquidity. I want to be able to go in and out whenever I want without any issues. So this was my first encounter with a couple of issues in Binance. And then after that, the day after, they just went under maintenance. This day, I remember this day, the crypto space, I think it went either up or down by a lot. So they froze all the major coins and you were not able to withdraw them. So this is another issue. You don't want to be stuck in an exchange where they hold your crypto assets and you can't move it away. You need to be able to take it in, take it out, smooth, quick, and whenever you want. So what I'm doing right now is just buying my coins in something like Coinbase Pro. No Coinbase. Coinbase is they're thieves. Coinbase is just full of fees and you want to avoid that. So I'm using Coinbase Pro right now. I don't really like it. I've heard that some people are having a lot of issues, that they can't withdraw the money for many weeks and they have no support. I haven't had any issues yet. The fees are super low and I think they're pretty good. The interface is horrible, really bad, but it gets the job done. So as soon as I buy it, I send it to my wallet and I keep it in my wallet. In another video I have to talk about, which is going to be the next one, I have to talk about security, because I have found a big issue about security that no one really talks about, and this is huge, but that's going to be on the next video. So I'm using Coinbase Pro for now. The interface is horrible, but it gets the job done. So here I noticed this under maintenance, and as soon as I saw that, you know, that I was stuck with my crypto, I got out of there. It was just horrible. All right, so this is another breaking news. By the way, guys, if you're not following this guy, Crypto Whale, he's a very good account. I don't know, no one knows who he is, but he tweets very good stuff. So if you want to follow me, follow him, just a shout out for him. So he's putting here that the Security Commission of Malaysia has announced massive enforcement actions against Binance for illegal operations. This is one of many countries that are filing against Binance. Binance has been on the news for these kind of things for the past couple of months. A lot of countries are thinking about this. All right, let's look at another one. So HSBC, the 6th largest bank in the world, has now banned all payments towards Binance Exchange. So this kind of thing was announced previous to this action, and I posted on my feed that Binance was going to go to this point before this actually happened, because of all the fake things that they were doing. And you know, there's actually some rumors in Twitter, which this Crypto Whale actually tweeted, that this kind of thing would happen. What happens after that is that the country that was using this bank was not able to withdraw the funds. So all the people using that, all the people that were in that country were not able to withdraw the funds. So they were stuck with their funds in Binance there. That's a big issue. Of course, now that I think about it, you can always transfer it to your wallet. You don't have to cash it out, and then from your wallet, you could transfer it to another exchange, but you're going through a lot of trouble. You still have your funds stuck in Binance. And you know, something that I'm thinking right now, which has happened in the past for many exchanges, is that Binance could simply say at some point, hey, your funds were hacked in their privacy and security notice, I don't know how it's called, in the website, it says that Binance does not take into account if your funds get stolen or hacked within their ecosystem. So they could say at some point, hey, your funds got hacked, now you're screwed. I'm sorry, you have no money in your account right now. That's totally possible. So that's not a reason to put your money into your wallet and not into an exchange to put your coins. All right, let's take a look at another one here. This is another, so breaking news. Binance US CEO Brian Brooks announced his resignation after a few short months and ongoing security from dozens of regulations and agencies. Binance US CEO. So there are a couple of CEOs in Binance that have resigned. Not only one, but a couple, more than 3. So what does this tell you about Binance? It tells you that something sketchy is going on. Non-CEO is going to resign a position like that because that's a big position that make a lot of money. They're being part of a good, well, not in this case, but they're being part of a company that is on top of their game. So multiple CEOs resigning is a very bad sign for the company. Something sketchy is going on and they don't want to be part of that. So this is another reason to be aware of what's going on. So this guy, Eric Paul, says many crypto exchanges have taken users' funds with them with hacks. This is what I was talking about before. Exit scams and government seizures. There were almost always clear smokes before the fire, like this one that I'm talking about in this video. So there are clear smokes, clear signs before the actual fire happens. Users who reacted to the smoke got their money off. For example, I'm seeing a lot of smokes right now. So if you want, you can read through all that. I'm just gonna leave it, just pause the video and rewind. But that's another sign. So here we have the Binance is planning the ultimate rug pull. This is just a question, this is not a statement. Decide for yourself. So this thread is a result of months of research after Binance stole the money of this guy on May 19th among 100 of other victims. Great care has been taken to provide accurate information. So if you want to read it, this is in my Twitter. And again, my Twitter is Mr. Crypto 305. You can follow me there. And you can read through the whole thing if you're very interested into that. I'm just showing you the information so you can make your own conclusions about it. And I just want to end the video with this one. Just like you wouldn't leave your groceries at the store after shopping, you wouldn't leave your funds on an exchange after buying or selling. Think about it for a second. Read it again and think about it for a second, because this is very important. So this video, again, is not to hate on Binance. This video is to create awareness of what's going on. I love Binance. If I had the opportunity, if I see that they're going through the right path, they're doing things right, I'm gonna start using Binance again because I really like the app. Now, bias apart, loves apart, using your head so you don't get wrecked. This is what's going on. You gotta be informed of what's happening. So just use your own head. None of this financial bias. Do whatever you want. I'm just showing you the information is here. Be aware of scams. And again, if Tether falls at some point, everything is going to fall. Bitcoin is going to fall. Binance is going to fall. Of course, if Binance falls, very likely everything is going to fall as well. So a lot of things are going on right now. This pop that we're seeing, in my opinion, I think it's fake. While everyone is bullish, while everyone has laser eyes again, while everyone is buying right now in August, I'm selling. Thank you for buying all my stuff at the very high peak. I really appreciate it. Alright guys, on the next video, I'm going to talk about something very, very important, which is security. Your wallets. I made a lot of mistakes and I didn't even know it. And that is putting my wallet into some places that you need to be aware of. So if you want to know what's going on, if you want to know about more security stuff, you want to know about this kind of news, subscribe to the channel. The next video is going to be big and epic. You need to be informed about that. You need to be on the know. All right, see you in the next video.